Hello, 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 and welcome to Peyton's Flowers. We are just going to jump on here really quick and do a little tutorial for you. This is just a pre-made wreath from one of my suppliers, and I'm just going to show you how to make a bow, and then we're just going to attach it to this pre-made, and it'll be ready for purchase here at the store. So, we're going to take all 1.5-inch ribbon except for one smaller one at 7 1/8. But we're just going to use all different purples. I'm just going to throw that roll on the ground here. And, okay, so I'm going to leave about 20 inches for a tail, loop, and a loop, like that. Then I'm going to pinch the middle. And then I'm going to twist my ribbon, and another loop, and twist, and another loop, and I think we will do 6 of this color. So twist and another loop, twist and another loop, and those should be all approximately the same length. Okay, I'm just going to cut that tail about the same length, about 20 inches. So there's the base of the bow. Look at that already. It's cute. Now we're going to use the same faux burlap. I love this faux burlap. It's amazing. We sell it here by the yard at the shop. This is purple. This is lilac. This is purple. So different colors. So I'm going to kind of do the exact same thing. I'm going to leave a tail almost the same length. Everything's going to be just a little bit shorter. So if this loop is 5 inches, I'm going to do the next one at 4.5. See that difference? That one and that one. So I'm going to do that 6 times. One on the right, one on the left, one on the right, one on the left. There we go. And one more set. Twisting a ribbon every time just gives it that much more body and hold. There we go. Getting nice. Now for anyone who has hand issues, this is not the easiest thing to hold in your fingers like this. Mine are already cramping up. Seems that every year it gets a little tougher for me. But you can already tie this if you want to just tie it loosely with a wire, and then you can do the next step, and then you can put them all together if you want. However, I'm just going to push through. So I'm going to now have this. I have this pretty lilac and white plaid, and I'm just going to do the same thing. And again, we're going to go, if this one is 4.5, now we're going to go about 4 inches with this one. Okay, so you can see this is the first one, this is the second one, and now this is the third one. You don't want to cooperate, but there you go. So you can see they're all about 1/2 inch shorter than the layer previous. And twist and twist. So now you can see, because this ribbon, unlike the other 2 purples, is only one-sided, you can see the point of another point of twisting. The twisting always adds volume as well, but this way your good side of the ribbon is always facing out. Because if I just went like that, then I would have a loop that was inside out. So twist it so that the back of the ribbon is facing you. So then when you put your bow in, your loop like that, then you have all good ribbon facing you. So that is 6 of those as well. And we're going to make that tail again a little bit shorter. And now for our last ribbon, it is that same purple that we used in the center, only this is 7/8 of an inch wide. So we're going to put some of that in the middle. Just going to leave a little tail like that, and I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 loops. I think is nice. I like 3 loops in the middle. So just like that, I'm going to leave that tail, and I think that I'm going to take another piece of this 7/8, and I'm going to put it on the back for an extra tail. There we go. All right, I'm just going to use my double zip tie method. So one zip tie across the back. This zip tie will be used for attaching the bow to the wreath. And then another zip tie all the way, see where my thumb is, all the way through the middle, so you're catching every loop. And we're just gonna go right around the middle. We can, oh, it doesn't want to work for me. Put it in the middle. Don't go too tight, so you can then fiddle around and see exactly where the middle is, and then pull it tight. And there's your bow. I'm going to cut off the end of that zip tie now because we don't need that anymore. It's already doing its job. We're going to just attach this to the wreath now. I think right here is where I'm going to go. Dig that in like that. Ooh, the zip tie there. All right, now I can just fluff to my heart's content. That is not going to come off of there with that zip tie. I find the zip tie is much better than if you're using wire or string or anything like that, because now you can really manipulate these wired ribbons to do whatever you want to do. I'm going to dovetail a little bit here. For that extra little designer touch. Just finishes your product off nicely. Some of the smaller ones you could just put an angle on, that's fine too. There we go. Look at that. A beautiful spring wreath for your front door, just by adding a bow to a store-bought wreath. We have probably doubled the value of it. It's just an easy project that you can do too. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Bye.